Chapter 5 is significant because it's the first time female interaction is seen in the play. For example, right at the start of the novel we see that it's Sybil Vane and her mother talking about Dorian and Sybil's interactions with Dorian. For example, it says, the girl looked up and pouted, "Money, mother. What does money matter? Love is more than money." This describes Sybil's interactions with Dorian and her love for Dorian. This is significant as a new perspective, as all the things the novel previously seen from a male point of view, such as Lord Henry, Basil and Dorian, whereas now we see things such as Sybil talking to her mother about her Prince Charming and her new life with Dorian. Chapter 5 helps to develop the novel as it develops our understanding of Sybil and her life story. For example, we see her talking about her background and her shabby home at Euston Road. Furthermore, we see her talking to Jim about his trips to Australia and how him moving is quite a big thing for her and her background. This is significant as it evokes sympathy for Sybil, as we know that she's now losing her brother, who is leaving the family, and it's just her and her mother alone, leaving her to fend for herself later in the novel when Dorian leaves her. This evokes sympathy for Sybil further, and because we know of her background, when she does finally commit suicide after Dorian leaves her, we feel a lot more sympathy for the character of Sybil. On this page we see the character of James Vane, who in this page looks through the character of Dorian Gray. For example, we see here that he foreshadows events and foreshadows Dorian's greed and selfishness. For example, he explains how if Dorian wrongs his sister, he'll kill him like a dog. This foreshadowing tells us of future events and the downfall of Dorian that is probably about to occur. Furthermore, we know that this chapter was added after the first publication of the novel. He added this chapter so we could find out more about the character of Sybil Vane and create sympathy for her, and furthermore to make the novel more conventional to Victorian times. For example, foreshadowed Greek tragedy being used in novels. He further added this to distract from the homoerotic undertones criticised in the book of Dorian Gray, by the fact that this was homosexuality was viewed very wrongly in these times, and therefore the book was widely criticised because of it. Therefore, by making it more conventional to Victorian times after, he kind of answered much of the critics of the book.